It's a beautifully crisp, sunny January afternoon, and I'm actually filming this on the new GoPro Hero 10 with the lens mod attachment, which is amazing. But let's get into some of the problems I've been having, and I am extremely disappointed. Back in early 2019, I bought the GoPro Hero 7, and we started vlogging for our channel just a couple of months after. Now, all seemed okay for probably a week, and then I started having problems that others have with the GoPro, where it just wouldn't do anything. You'd be filming 1 minute, stop filming, nothing. Nothing would happen. The annoying thing about that was that wherever you were doing your filming, you would have to stop and strip the camera out of its cage, more or less everything, because there was no way to reset. You had to take the battery out. So to do that, you had to do this. So this is the GoPro Hero 7 in its Ulanzi cage. Now, the first thing we always had to do once it stopped working was to remove the microphone and then disconnect the USB-C that connects the audio adapter to the camera and spin it around, and then remove the back door from the cage and then tilt it backwards to drop the camera out, and then open the battery compartment at the bottom and just drop the camera battery out for a couple of seconds, and then do the whole thing in reverse. Battery in, close the compartment, put the camera back into the Ulanzi cage, put the back door in, reconnect the USB-C connector from the audio adapter, and then replug in the microphone. Now, this might not seem like too much hassle, but when you're doing it 6 or 7 times a day and it's interfering with filming, it really is. Now, obviously, that was an inconvenience. But I wasn't the only one. I kept seeing lots of reports of people having problems with their GoPro Hero 7. Now, after using that GoPro through 2019 and 2020, I just got tired of it and I wanted to do an upgrade. Now, there was no way I was going to upgrade to the GoPro Hero 8 or the 9, because I was hearing similar reports about the same faults with that camera. Which is astonishing, really, when you consider how wonderful the cameras are. The GoPro can't sort that problem out, or didn't at the time. So, in December 2020, I upgraded to the Osmo Action. Now, the Osmo Action is an amazing little camera. Very reliable, very robust. So, all through 2021, I used the Osmo Action for our vlogs. A really reliable camera. The only problem I ever had with it was I quite often found myself taking photographs instead of video, but that was probably down to me. Now, towards the end of 2021, or mid to end 2021, the GoPro Hero 10 came out, and I kept my eye on it. And as we got towards December, I'd heard no negative reports on the GoPro Hero 10 about the failings that they'd had with the previous models. Now, I don't know about models before the GoPro Hero 7, for example the 5 and the 6. I have a GoPro Hero 4 and I've never had any problems with that. I was lucky enough that Suzanne got me this GoPro Hero 10 for Christmas. Christmas just gone. My son Paul and his partner Jess got me the lens mod. I got the media mod and the better battery that performs for longer and better in colder conditions. So it's a lot of expense. And the very first time I took it out to use it on Boxing Day, guess what? Now of course I had obviously thought that there weren't any of these issues with the GoPro Hero 10. Now it was bad enough on the GoPro Hero 7, but the way this camera is configured in the media mod, and the little legs that drop down to connect the handle grip to it, if you like, makes it even worse. So here's the Hero 10 in the media mod, and we use an external microphone because I find that the audio quality is better than the microphone on the media mod itself. So you have to remove that first of all, and then go round to the side of the media mod, and there's a little clip there that is really tough, and get that open, and then you would think bring the camera out, but you can't because of those little feet that drop out the bottom of the GoPro Hero 10. So you physically got to remove the vlogging handle from the bottom of the Hero 10, which means unscrewing this screw that you've got here, and then pulling the screw out obviously, and removing the vlogging handle. You then need to push those little feet back inside the media mod to the bottom of the GoPro itself, and then you can slide the GoPro out from inside the media mod. And then again you have to remove the battery just for a couple of seconds and then put it back in again. Once you've done that, it has to go back into the media mod, and then you shut the side door. Now this is the awkward bit, especially if you've got cold hands. You've got to get these little feet things out, and I have to use the screw here, and it is extremely fiddly. Like I said, especially if your hands are cold, but it's fiddly at any time. It would have been better, I think, with a tripod mount, but anyway. So that's that, and you can then reconnect it to the vlogging handle. And then of course you've got to put the screw back in. And remember, this could be happening, you know, a couple of times. It helps there if you get the right hole, that's it. And then push the screw back in and screw it all the way up so that the camera's nice and secure, ready to go again once you've plugged in the microphone. And that's one of the handy things with the media mod, that the microphone just plugs straight into the back of it without an audio adapter. And I use an elastic band there just to stop it swinging around. And there it is, ready to go again. So this is the Willie Watt Marina. This is the Watermill tea rooms. We have been in here, it's beautiful on a summer's day. Well, so far the GoPro Hero 10 seems to be behaving itself. Sod's law really, isn't it? But I wouldn't be too surprised if any time soon it will refuse to work. But we'll see. Anyway, back all the way down that track to where my van is, and then I'm going to try to get the drone up. So it didn't take long for this to happen. So now I will press for record. Nothing. Nothing. Go to the on-off button. Press. Nothing. Completely dead. So, just the once on this trip. But it is an annoyance because I had to stop by the bridge, strip it all off, get the battery out, put it back in so that I could carry on recording. But if you have the same issues, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. that was an enjoyable afternoon walk. Mildly successful because the GoPro Hero 10 only failed once. And I got the drone up again, so the problems I had with it I've sorted out. So all's good. So if you watch the video, it'd be nice if you'd consider subscribing to the channel. All helps and makes it worthwhile. And give us a like. And like I said, a comment, especially a comment if you've got a GoPro Hero 10 and you're not suffering with the problems that I am. And you know, that way I'll know that it is just this one and they have fixed it. So it'll be interesting to know. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you again soon.